This is cool. Here's some cards for Dragon Ball Super. Play with them. Let me know what you think. I even made some notes, Gunny. My buddy Juan sent me these in the mail, and I appreciate you, Juan. Thanks, dude. And look at what a good ambassador of Dragon Ball and the hobby he is. We talk online, and he was asking me about some Dragon Ball stuff, and I said, I don't really know. And he said, well, hey, let me make up some notes for you, and sent me these. So, dude, you rock, man. Thank you. So this one, guys, I'm going to jump into. Gunny put a couple notes on here for me. He put, he just got some scuffs and scrapes in that area. Let's just get into it. So we'll take a look there. And, yep, I see what he's saying. Okay, so I'm looking at the gold foil. I see like an indented gold line there and like a lot of like this little light textural stuff in the gold. And kind of more of the same. There's like a lot of little stuff in it. I see that. It looks like I see some. There's also some like surface scratching in there, light stuff. Back's just a little oily. You can clean that up. Oh, got a little dinger down there. All right, cool. Well, let's work on it, man. So I'm Kurt, guys. So thanks for watching. And I don't know a ton about Dragon Ball yet, but I can tell you they look cool as hell. I like the way it looks. So typically what I'll do first when I have a card that needs to be like cleaned up, has some like kind of like issue stuff like that. But I'd like to do the structural stuff first. So let's analyze this and figure out, okay, it's dipping down. It's going that way. So what I'd like to do, let's give this a shot. I want to get a card tool. And even though I'm not I'm not familiar at all with these cards, I am familiar with TCG cards, of course, and it has a similar feel. It feels like a Pokemon card. So what I want to try to do is just try to relieve whatever we can. It's good practice. See if we can get that little dent out of there, that little flipped up edge out of there. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I just go in a little bit above it. That's why you got having a clear tube is on here is key, so you can just look through and measure where you're at. So right there. And I'm just going to kind of just do this pattern. Just move slowly. And I'm not smashing the heck out of it. I mean, I'm just kind of putting it in the place that I'd like it to stay in. Hopefully, right? And I use the penny sleeve like this because I don't want to pull off any paint. I don't know how tough these cards are. But that worked great. Oh, cool as hell, guys. All right, so Dragon Ball friends, if you have a ding like that, just put a penny sleeve over it. Take your time. Just walk it out like that. Cool. We got a little tiny bit left on there, but looks good. Let's try again. You know, I think that's coming from the back, so I won't get lost on this corner, but I would like to fix it perfectly. It would look great because it was pretty hit. And then I'm thinking the card polish will probably work really well on this. It has a real nice finish to it, so I think we should be able to shine it up. I see it's hard for me. I'll do my best to show you guys, but it has lots of little like it's been shuffled around with other cards or something like that. It has little weird lines on it. Oh, good. Trying to get this so colorful. There we go. Looks pretty darn good. My camera would work for me a little bit better. I'm getting like a lack of focus here. There we go. All right, there looks to be a little bit of missing paint there at the edge, but let me share something with you guys. If you see a little bit of missing paint, don't pick at it because you can't get it back, but you can get them flat again. Okay, so that's cool. And then let's just see if we can work with any of this. Got these light little scratches in here. It's a little bit dirty on the back. Corner looks good. But let's just see if, like, there's lots of little noise. I just see lots of little specks and stuff. So let's take care of that. If we can, we'll do our best. And I really sincerely thank those of you that collect different things and share them with me. I think that is so awesome. And what I'm doing, you guys, is I just like to, every time I open up a polish, I just like to go all over the surface, just make sure, and I'm never pushing on it or anything like that, just keep it nice and smooth on top. But I really appreciate you guys sharing your hobby, your stuff that you like to collect with me, because if I just worked on vintage baseball cards and basketball, 90s basketball cards, or, you know, all the time, you know, I think people would enjoy it, but I mean, it's not what everybody collects, you know what I mean? So I really appreciate you, Juan, for sending these over. And if there's anything that, if you guys enjoy watching my channel, if there's anything you haven't seen me do or like to see more of, please message me. I'm always happy to learn about some new collectible stuff. Like I don't really know a whole lot about Dragon Ball Z, except for they look pretty damn cool. I couldn't tell you a whole lot about the stats or anything on them like that, but so far from a card prep perspective, they're really nice and resilient. I can't wait to show you the bottom, the gold. Look at, did you see the color of that right now just from there? And see, I gotta treat this like a little masterpiece. I didn't put gloves on because I'm just kind of having fun with it. But now I realize that they're really shiny when they clean up. Look at that. The foil looks a lot better. Trying to see if I made any progress with the scratches under there. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit left is what I'm saying. I saw there, when I first analyzed it, there was a couple scratch marks under there. And I can confirm, guys, that the foil on here is like on real well, protected real well. It's not something that you can wipe away or clean away. It's real nice. You see that? It's very brilliant. Looks really good. And I don't see any of those little fine scratches anymore. That works great. All right, polish works awesome on the front of the Dragon Ball Super. It looks really good. I think the back just looks a little dirty to me. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's hard to catch it. It looks like it's been handled a little bit, but let's just clean the back up just for a complete top to bottom Dragon Ball Super demo here. Well, that killed all the oily stuff I was seeing. It was hard to get on video, but there was, it's almost one of those things where if you start just wiping it with a microfiber, you kind of smear it around a little bit. Polish is good at eliminating any of that like oily stuff, especially fingerprints, things like that. You just kind of smear around, it will eliminate it. That looks fresh. That corner turned out great, didn't it? I'm happy with that. Back looks like satin, looks beautiful. And the front, brilliant. Cool stuff, man. I got a few more. We'll see what the heck else we got to do here. Got some different things, so I'm going to add some Dragon Ball to the mix. Juan, I appreciate the cards in the mail, dude, and I hope to all the Dragon Ball collectors this is a little bit helpful. And even if you've never cleaned one of these up before, I'd say, guys, very easy stuff to do. And pretty rewarding because it cleans up really nice, really fast. Thanks for watching. I'm Kurt with Kurt's Card Care.